A deputy responded to a report of a woman fighting with patrons in a restaurant and demanding child support. While leaving the restaurant, she swerved her car around the deputy when he activated his emergency lights, eventually parking behind another business.
44 East St. Johnson, I-7. What's going on?
Nothing.
Well,
I'd like to go home.
Well, there's an altercation.
No, there wasn't. Didn't touch anybody. They didn't touch me.
Okay, well, what we're going to do
I'm not getting out the car.
Why not?
Why do you need me out of the car?
Ma'am, I'm asking you politely to step out of the car.
No, I'm
You're
not.
part of doing a criminal investigation. I'm asking you to step out of the car.
No, I'm not. Get your officer.
Ma'am, step out of the car. Please don't leave
No,
like
no,
this.
no. You need to call your senior.
I'm asking you politely to step out of the car.
Why?
I'm asking you now to step out of the car.
My son's right there.
Okay,
Why are you?
Because we're going to step out of the car. I asked you to.
I do not need to.
Step out of the car.
Why are you
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Stop pulling my hair.
Step out of the car
Why?
now.
Tell me why.
Because
First
I
and I'll
asked
step.
you to.
No, just
Step out
because
of the
you
car.
asked me. Hey, just because. Really? Freaking kid.
I asked you to step out of the car.
Why? All I asked you is why.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
All I asked you is why.
Get out of the car. I asked you to get out of the car and you didn't.
I asked why.
Get out of the car now.
You did not tell me why.
Step out of the car.
I asked why. I asked why. Can I please go ask why?
I asked you to get out of the car. You didn't do it.
That doesn't have to do anything.
Now you're being
No,
detained.
I'm not, because you never told me why. Why
have to tell
was
you
I?
why.
Yes, you
Stand
do.
up. Stand up. I'm going to help you to your feet.
You
Not gonna
do
hurt you.
have
Get
to.
out of the car.
You do have. I
Please
can't
stand
get
up.
up. I have bad knees. God, I'm not trying. Why?
44 East St. Johnson.
I asked you why. No, my son's right there. He cannot go with his dad.
I'm asking you.
He can't. I have legal documents.
One steer. Step.
Why did you ask me to get out of the car? All you had to do was tell me.
Because I told you why.
No, you don't get to do that. All you have to do is tell me.
I told you to step in the car. You didn't listen.
No, all you had to do is tell me why.
I told you to get out of the car and you didn't
No,
listen.
that's not correct.
Yes, it
You
is.
have to tell me
We're going to sit in the back
why.
of my car.
No.
I asked you to step in the car.
Sir,
You didn't listen.
my son cannot go with him. I have legal documents.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
No.
Any weapons?
No.
Are you injured at all?
No! He's filming this because he's 8 months behind on child support.
We will
and
talk
you're
about that in a
letting-
second. I asked you to get out of the car, you didn't listen.
I know, all I asked you was why, hon?
Okay, I understand you're upset.
No, darling, all you had to do is tell
Listen,
me why.
you're just sitting in the back of the car right
I
now.
know.
Have a
No,
seat.
I'm
Did I
not.
tell you you're under arrest?
Okay,
No. Just step in the car.
I just asked you once again.
I asked you to step in the
why?
car.
I just asked him why.
Have a seat.
Put you in the car.
I know.
Ma'am,
I
I've already had to remove you from the car. Don't make
I
me put
know,
you in.
but I just asked why. He's gonna lie about
Listen,
all of this.
we're going to talk about this in a second, but I asked you
No,
to
you're
step in
going
the
to
car.
take
You
me
didn't.
to jail because I'm sitting here. He's 8 months behind
me-
in child support. I have to serve more
Ma'am, can I
paperwork.
please?
I
We'll
know,
do all this in a
hon.
second, but I need you to listen to me. Put your feet in the car. I'm going to crank the AC. I'll be back here to talk to you, okay?
Yeah, and he's going to tell you all.
Hey, bud, are you all right? Are you okay? My name's Ben, by the way. Okay. Sorry you had to see all that, but she didn't want to get out of the car when I told her to. Will you be okay right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk to your mom for a bit. I don't want to take her to jail because she didn't want to get out of the car. We're going to talk about that, okay?
Okay.
But me and her need to have a conversation about when an officer asks you to do something and you don't do it. That's the problem.
Okay.
It's nothing against her, and it's nothing against you.
All right.
When I get reports that people are fighting, your mom, she's like, nothing's going on, and I asked her to step out and she don't want to get out of the car, that makes me think that something's wrong, that she did something wrong. And when I say you need to get out and she wants to get argumentative, it don't work. So me and her gonna have a conversation. I don't want to take her to jail on something like that because it's petty. However, we're gonna have a conversation with everybody inside, and we're gonna do that. If you have any questions, we're gonna be right here, and we're not going anywhere until we get it resolved, okay? All right.
I've been yelling at you.
Okay,
He's
well, I'll just talk to
autistic.
your son. He's fine. I just had a conversation with
I know.
I just explained everything to him. Okay?
Okay, when do I get to tell you what's going on?
In 1 second when I hear from what's going on inside, because I want to hear what's going on, because everything that I received is there was an altercation between you and a party inside. And when you tell me nothing's going on, let me just explain from here, okay? And I'll let you talk in a second.
Okay, okay.
So when you tell me you're not getting out of the car and more so swerve around my vehicle at what?
No, I just wanted to park with my son. I just wanted to park with my son. I know you don't. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'll let you explain your parts here in a second, okay? Okay? When you swerve around my car with activated emergency lights and it's a fully marked vehicle. Hold on. No. You did park. However,
right there.
Hold on. However, you did swerve around me. So that was indication number one that there was something going on. That led me to believe, yeah, I think this is the party involved because they gave your vehicle description as the party involved.
Okay.
A white Honda Accord, exact matching everything. Then, when I walk up to your car, you could clearly tell I'm a cop.
I just wanted to ask you why.
Hold on. And I asked you, hey, I need you to get out of the car, and you want to say, no, I'm not getting out of the car. Hold on, I'll let you finish. And then you don't want to get out of the car, and then you try to roll up the window and lock the door on me. That's another indication of a problem of me, who has the legal right to detain you at this time to further my investigation regarding the battery of occurring. And then I had to physically... Hold on.
That's what they're saying?
Hold on. That is what the allegation of what I'm responding to. That does not mean it is what occurred, or hold on. That is what our 911 dispatchers were told about. And then when I have to tell you multiple times to get out of the car, and you don't want to listen, and hold on. And I had to physically remove you from the vehicle, with force, to remove you from a car after I told you to get out, and you didn't want to listen. And all you had to do was step out, and we could have talked right there. I wasn't going to put you in handcuffs. I wasn't going to bring you all the way over here. We were going to talk right there. However, because I believe that vehicles are weapons, and I don't like to talk to people while they're in cars, if they are suspect or victim, if that in any case, because I have the legal right to remove you from a vehicle, and that's why I removed you from the vehicle with force, because if you didn't listen and you do all that and the other, that's why, okay?
Okay.
That is why I took your keys off, made sure your car was in park before I entered that vehicle, to make sure that you, number one, you were going to take me with you, and number two, that you had a child with you, and I didn't want you driving erratically because you were upset. So there's multiple issues there. Okay.
I was parked and I would have ran you over if I tried to get out. You know that, hon.
Well, hold on.
I know, but you don't want me to talk. You just want to talk over me.
I'm not going to talk over you. I'm about to give you the chance.
I know, but if you and I had a dialogue...
I'm about to have a dialogue with you, but can I finish?
Absolutely.
Right now, when it comes to charging you about that whole desk, is up to me. And what I'm saying is I'm going to weigh some facts, I'm going to figure out what's going on with this, and then we'll go from there on that part. Now, what is going on? What started this whole altercation?
So...
Actually, you know what? Because you're in custody, I gotta reach your rights, okay? Do you understand these rights that I've read to you?
I do.
Okay. What happens?
I have to serve him legal papers, and he's avoiding it, and that's all.
Okay. What kind of legal papers?
Look it up. I'll give you the number.
Is it?
No, look it up. I'm not talking much. Look it up.
Why won't you talk about it?
Take me to jail then.
I don't want to take you to jail.
Yeah,
if you've got to legally serve paperwork, we can help you with that. Why can't we help you with the paperwork?
No, because they just... I will give you the case number.
Is it a civil court matter? Is that the child support you brought up earlier?
I will give you the case number. Would you like the case number to look it up and figure it? It reads perfectly clear.
Okay. What happened?
Would you like to look at the paperwork I served them? Because you can. I'm not saying anything else.
Okay. What happened in there? What happened with your whole...
I'm not saying anything else other than they prevented me from serving paperwork.
Who prevented you from serving paperwork? Because that's an issue. Because they're not supposed to prevent you from serving paperwork if it's legal paperwork. So what happened in there?
I'm going to talk to them.
Okay. So what happened?
He comes in here, starts yelling at one of our customers about some personal matter between the two. We try to separate it. We're like, ma'am, please leave the building. In, my bartender is the first one to say, hey, you need to stop it. He starts saying insults at my bar manager. My bar manager tried to stay calm the entire time. She eventually then tried to get physical with my bartender, slapped one of my employees in the face.
Which employee?
I was pushed. I was just pushed a few times.
Okay.
And she slapped him.
What, you got slapped in the face?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to pursue charges? Because I had to fight her in the parking lot too.
Whatever the path of least resistance is for the kid, yes, let's do that.
How you doing?
Okay, I suppose.
Okay.
I haven't talked to you as of yet, but yeah.
Are you able to take the children?
Yeah, I can. I'll probably just take them back to her house. My daughter's 18, my son's 13, so they'll be okay tonight. I'm going to stay right down the road.
Okay.
Do you want to come and get him?
Yeah.
So he's not sitting in the car alone?
Yeah, I didn't realize he was. I thought his sister was in there with him.
I'm going to leave your car right here. I'm not towing it. Okay? So you'll be able to pick it up from here. You are trespassed from South Kitchen. Okay? If you return to South Kitchen, you'll be placed under arrest.
Where, excuse me,
Yes.
did you look at the custody paperwork to make sure he can go there? Because I will be filing with the judge in a couple of days that
This
first
is
of all
what
I
we
was...
call extenuating circumstances.
Uh,
And we'll talk about it in the car.
Really? Even though...
Is there an injunction or something in place?
No,
He's working on the injunction. He
Yeah.
started yesterday.
she came and assaulted me in my home Sunday night.
Did you file charges?
Yeah, and I did that today with Duval County, through the state's attorney's office. It's going to be a felony because they wrote it up as burglary and then assault. The short version is she's trespassed from my girlfriend's house. She put some paperwork on her window. We came up here because it makes me feel safer, called your non-emergency number. Nobody showed up, and then eventually she came in there and was a holy terror in the bar, and that you found her.
Everything combined, she's got to take the ride today, unfortunately.
Yeah, she's... and I hope she gets up. Like I was telling him earlier,
I hope she sees some clarity.
she's going to murder me at some point. It's just escalated to the point where there's no rationality on this.
And that my goal is to not have that happen.
You guys just don't care because right now you're charmed by him.
I'm not charmed by
Duval
anybody.
County's not fucking charmed. Either is Department of Children and Family Services, who opened an investigation on him 6 weeks ago. You won't even call. They get endangered, trust me. You will stand out in there.
Okay.
But you have to stick with this arresting me. He charmed you, hon. Trust me, that's what f***ing abusers do. And they put their hands on me first, and if you would have looked at the tape, but you won't, because you don't respect women. You got charmed by everybody. He's a regular there. Did you think they were going to say, oh no, I'm sorry, we f***ed her up first? They would go to jail. But you won't look at the tape. God, I hope your mother's always gotten better treatment than this. You're continuing to not stop, not look, not do anything, because you're charmed by him and the bar staff. You just believe them outright. Right?
Nope.
How in the f*** am I going to tell my daughter? She's literally at work.
Okay.
And off. If it's 8, she's off now.
You know you'll be able to call her, right?
She's going to be sitting there worried as hell. He has hurt us.
You know you're able to call her when we get to the jail, right?
Oh my God. I have lost any faith in humanity. Dudes just get to do whatever they want. That bar put their hands on me first.
Okay.
And you won't look.
Okay.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
The bar staff was trying to separate you from...
No, they weren't. You're listening to them. Shame on you for not looking at that tape.
Okay.
They hurt me. I never touched him. I never touched anybody till they put their hands on me and were hurting me. I'm disappointed because the cops have never helped me. The dude gets to abuse me and the kids, and he's fucking charming. And he charms his friends, and everybody will die for him as he does the shit he does behind closed doors. I am ashamed of you. I am deeply and truly ashamed of you. Dude, do you not hear about the guys that molest women? I'm asking you, why do you want to pull me out? All you had to say was, for my safety. You just got the balls, I'm not answering her. All you had to do was say, for my safety, ma'am, please get out of the car. And you know what? I have enough respect for people. I got out of the car for you.
But you didn't.
No, you never told me.
I told you to step out of the
No,
car.
you did not. You said step out of the car, not walk. All you have to say is, "Hun, I knew."
I don't have to give you a reason why.
Please, because I. Oh, of course, you're not gonna be wrong.
No, I'm actually not wrong.
No, you're wrong. This is gonna be an interesting hearing. Do you even know what
It
my
shall
point
be.
is?
No, you tell me.
You didn't even look at the legal document.
You're right, I didn't.
Wow, you're a piece of shit.
I didn't have to look at the legal document because it's not
You
pertaining to a
listen
criminal
people.
case.
You never even looked at my legal documents.
I don't need to look at
You
your
just
f***ing
wanted
legal
to arrest
documents.
me. Of course you don't have to. Hun, the minute you threw me on the ground, you could have roughed me up and put me in jail. How many f***ing cops do it?
Well, I didn't rough you up.
It's disgusting. And you know that you did the equivalent to a 51-year-old woman as f***ing roughing her up.
I didn't rough you
You
up.
gave my kids to a man who just had a children and thing, looked up at him in 6 weeks ago. 6 weeks, this wasn't years. And you put my kid in his hands. He's f***ing college educated and thinks you're a piece of shit because he's college educated. And he charmed you. And that bar charmed you because that bar would do anything for him. So good to know that you just helped him out, hun. And he thinks you're just trash because you're not college educated. But he'll sit on his ass and not work and not pay tax for very much. But you don't know that because you never looked it up. And all I wanted to ask you was why? Tell me it's a safety issue. You were the first dude. I've even got pulled over in traffic. And the first person who did not tell me when I asked over and over again. Traffic people will tell you it's for my safety. Nope.
The suspect was charged with 2 misdemeanors, including resisting without violence. She pleaded no contest and was ordered to serve 6 months of probation and complete 25 hours of community service. Consider subscribing to Crime Scene Cam for more exclusive content, and check out these next videos.